Also guys, before this video begins, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's go! Now, when it comes to the arc of Wano, it is shaping up to be probably one of the greatest, if not the absolute best arc in the entire story of One Piece. If we actually pause and take a look back into the previous arcs of the story, we can clearly see that this whole thing started with Kinemon being introduced way back in Punk Hazard, and the nation of Wano was properly introduced. And since then, everything that has happened in the story of Wano so far is related to the destruction of Yonko Kaido. From Zao to Dressrosa to Whole Cake, it's all been leading up to Wano Kuni. Never before have so many different arcs in the story been so intertwined, interconnected in such a way. Never such like this. And also, not to mention a vast number of characters that have all been gathered here together. The Ninja, Pirate, Mink, Samurai Alliance. First, the Heart Pirates, whose captain, Trafalgar D. Waterlaw, one of the worst generation, one of the main masterminds behind the whole operation to dethrone Yonko Kaido. Also, we have the entirety of the Straw Hat crew, including the newest member, straight from the deep, Jinbei, and maybe Yamato, also Carrot, we just don't know, led by Monkey D. Luffy. And of course, we have the new additions, the Kid Pirates, who are led by the Rocker, Eustace, Captain Kidd himself. Then we have the Mink Tribe, all the way from Zao, led by Inuarashi and Nekomamushi. And to cap it all off, we have the Samurai Forces, who include the 9 Red Scabbards and all of their men. Well, except for Condril, that bastard, led by Kinemon and Denjiro. And last but not least, our boy, Marco the Phoenix, who has finally arrived.
You can't. Just go and attack. The future. Pirate King.
But guys, wait, hold on a minute. That was only the good guys. We also have the opposition, the current occupants of Wano country. All the samurai, sumo wrestlers, and ninjas who work for the shogun, that slippery serpent, Orochi. But guys, we also have some unexpected allies, the Big Mom Pirates, who have brought a sweet commander and other heavy hitters, led by the Iron Balloon, Big Mom herself.
Mama, Straw Hat.
But guys, here we have next the main fighting force. The reason when Cypher Pole Zero visited Orochi and they were making deals, Orochi said he wanted Vegapunk. He said they don't care. They are not scared of the Celestial Dragons, the Navy. The reason he said that is because Kaido is backing him. These are the beast of the beast. These guys are absolute monsters. There's a reason they're called the Beast Pirates. Let's run them down. Their ranks include the Toby Roppo, also known as the Flying Six, Page 1, Ulti, Who's Who, Sasaki, Black Maria, and Drake, he's a traitor. But next are Kaido's most powerful weapons, whose names themselves mean natural disasters. And not only, but the weakest one of the group, challenged the former fleet admiral Sengoku the Buddha, a current admiral Fujitora the gravitational swordsman, and Suru the vice admiral who chased Doflamingo all around the new world, saw their ship and said, "Pull up. Do you know who I am?" and managed to sink half of their entire fleet with a 1 versus 3. The Calamity, Jack the Drought. But he is just one of 3. The others include the Warden of Ugdam Prison, the Calamity, Queen the Plague, and last but not least, the man who many believe to be the former warden of Impel Down, the government's #1 prison, the vice captain to Kaido himself, second in command of the Beast Pirates King, the Conflagration, and to cap it all off, the leader of the Beast themselves, the man who was defeated 7 times as a pirate in his youth. He challenged the Navy and the 4 emperors single-handedly. Do you know what that means? He challenged them by himself. No crew, no help, no allies. He was captured 18 times, sentenced to death 40 times. When he was hanged, the chain broke. When he was sent to the guillotine, the blade shattered. When he was sentenced to impalement. Now guys, remember, impalement is the same way Roger died, but for Kaido, the spear crumbled. For fun, he sank 9 giant prison warships of the Navy. He tried to kill himself, but it did not work. He envied Whitebeard for having the ability to die. The man, the myth, the legend himself, 100 Beast Kaido!
Mugiwara, Straw Hat, Law, Kid, I swear.
Now, instead of an amazing cast, Wano has one of the greatest plots I've ever seen. From time travel to people holding a 20-year grudge, causing them to do a 2-decade infiltration mission. Kirishiro is actually Denjiro. To power up after power up after power up, we have Sanji pulling out the raid suit for the first time. We also have Zoro receiving Enma, one of Kazuki Oden's swords, whose name means God of Hell, whose special ability is to draw out your Ryo, your advanced armament Haki. And Luffy, he's also learning how to use advanced armament Haki so he can punch through Kaido's scales. After this arc, power scaling is gonna go through the roof. Also, we have the best flashback of the entire series. We got to see Kazuki Oden in action. Oden versus Whitebeard. Whitebeard telling everyone to get back. A beast is approaching, calling him later on my younger brother. To Roger versus Oden, with Roger telling Rayleigh and Scalper Gaban stay here after Rayleigh and Scalper Gaban were getting ready to cut Oden down. Roger wanted to test his strength himself, allowing us to get a named attack from Roger, Divine Departure, which sends Oden flying back like a rocket. And of course, I couldn't forget the Pirate King and the man called the world's strongest man, Whitebeard, clash. I mean, they had so much Haki, their blades did not even touch. Guys, they didn't touch. Just how much Haki do you have to have just oozing out of you for your blades not to even touch? It's crazy how strong Prime Pirates were back in the day. But we also have the tragic death of Oden. Let's have a moment of silence. Now back to it. We also had the reveal Kaido has a son. Is he friend or foe? We just don't know. Oda has really outdone himself this time. He really meant it when he said that the next war will make the war of the best look small. But guys, those are my thoughts. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like. Subscribe. I'm Mahadeva and I'm out.